Is the experiment of measurement of gear and thread parameter using tool makers microscope. And to measure the major diameter, minor diameter and pitch of the given screw thread using a tool makers microscope. Apparatus required. So this is the tool makers microscope with a steel scale. Then specimens we are using the one small screws. We have to identify the thread, major diameter and minor diameter and the pitch of the screw. This is the aim of this experiment. Now we can move the procedures. The steps to be adopted for the experimental procedure are as follows. First one, clamp the given screw on the table keeping the axis approximately horizontal. Second one, move the microscope in the x and y direction to the to the new screw thread profile. Then third one is adjust the optical head for focusing the screw thread profile at screw wires. Then measurement of major or outer diameter. So first coincident the horizontal crosswise is the crest of the screw thread profile. Then move the optical head along with y-axis and coincidentally horizontal cross wire with the outermost point on the outer side of the profile. Then the difference between initial reading and final reading gives the major diameter. Then second one, measurement of inner or minor diameter. So coincident the measurement of horizontal cross wire with the root of the screw thread profile. And second one, move the optical head along the y-axis and coincident the horizontal cross with the root of the screw thread on the other side. Then third one, the difference between final reading and initial reading gives the inner or minor diameter. Third one, we can measure the measurement of pitch. So first point is coincident the vertical cross wire approximately with the line of the symmetry passing through the screw thread approximate of notch. And second point is move the optical head along with x-axis and coincident the cross wire with the adjustment screw thread. Third point is the difference between initial reading and final reading gives the pitch of the screw thread. The experimental results are documented in the table. So this is now we can see the experiment main component of the tool makers microscope. So this is the on off switch and this is the controller by using surface and the counter. So in between we can see inside the micrometer adjustment purpose we can use these two controllers. Okay, then this one is base. So this one is base. Then another one is inside that we are using collimator lens we are using with the lamp. Okay, then this side is it is a hollow base with attached with the column the column is here. The next one is this one is optical head with attachment of eyepiece. Okay, so finally we can engage that work table with carriage. So this is the work table adjustment with the two sides of micrometer. Okay, so that is the main component of the tool makers microscope. Finally this is the specimen of this experiment. Okay, so inside that above the table we can fix here and calculate the pitch and minor diameter and major diameter. So now how we'll calculate the major diameter, minor diameter, pitch diameter. I will explain this diagram. So major diameter, so this is the maximum diameter of the pitch and that is thread value. Okay, so that is include the pitch value that is called as maximum diameter. So in between it is the top portion of the diagram. Okay, that is called as major diameter. Okay, then next one, how we'll calculate the major diameter, minor diameter, pitch. So I will show this diagram for that. Okay, so major diameter, it is outside of the thread, that is called as major diameter. Inside diameter or inner diameter, which is considering as the inside, consider as the inside of the thread, that is called as a minor diameter. Pitch, it is a different distance between different threads. Okay, so that is called as a pitch. measure the major diameter and minor diameter and effective and pitch by using tool makers microscope. Initially fixing from that 25 mm for this side. Okay, so that is 25 mm initially fixing here by using measured by the outer diameter and inner diameter. Okay, and in this side we can finalize by fixing the pitch value is 12 mm. After that we can move one pitch to another pitch value. How will getting here to be write the final reading. Okay, similarly we can take the reading for inner diameter and outer diameter, which have to rotate as the outward of the micrometer. That is reading we can get of the final reading for outer diameter and the inner diameter. Now we have to calculate by using tool makers microscope for the parameters of outer diameter, inner diameter and pitch. Okay, so in this micrometers we have to analyze by the outer diameter and inner diameter, and we can use this type of micrometers we can find by the pitch of the screw thread. Okay, so now we have to calculate for this. Initially we can fix the reading for 25 mm for the outer diameters. So we can get as that outer diameters 25 is the initial reading to be noted here, is the initial reading for that. So after that we can outwards we can remove that, so we can get as the value as 21 mm. 21 mm, so that is a final reading. 21 mm, that is the final reading. Here we can note that 25 mm is the initial reading, 21 mm is the final reading. Okay, so the difference is 4 mm. Difference is 4 mm. Okay, after that this 4 mm, after that we can get another one reading for 4 mm nearly, that we can get as the average value. So initially we can fixing to be to the micrometer value is 17 mm. So towards the rotate by using the micrometer, so we can get as the value is similar 14 mm. Okay, so we can get as the value is 14 mm. Okay, so here to be noted is the 40 mm is the difference to get the outer inner diameter of the screw value 14 mm. Okay, so the difference value is 17 minus 14, we can get as the difference value is 3 mm. Okay, similarly we have to find out from that another one end towards to get the value. So and it is average value to be noted here. And now we have to calculate by the pitch of the thread value. So we can initial reading to be noted here is the 12 mm. So one side is the pitch area 12 mm. So you can rotate for this screw thread. So screw thread towards you can rotate that screw thread value. So it should be noted that 2 mm will be rotate of this value. So that is 10 mm you can get another pitch area. So that is we can get the value is 12 and 12 for initial reading and final reading for 10 mm for this pitch. Okay, then that is the difference for initial reading minus final reading. So difference is 12 minus 10 equal to 2. Okay, so similarly we can considering another pitch one pitch to another pitch. So find out the value and easily to calculate for the average value. Difference is difference model calculation for this experiment. So difference is initial reading minus final reading. So initial reading of the major value 25 mm minus 21 mm. So initial difference, the final difference is of the major diameter is 4 mm. So finally result the major diameter how much mm and minor diameter and pitch. Okay, so was calculated. So the major diameter, minor diameter and pitch of the given thread are measured by using tool makers microscope.